All right, so I'm here at my church and I'm building yet again. This time these things. I've already built 2 of these and my friend Alicia helped me. And then yesterday I had a good friend of mine, Ricky, help me get started on these next ones. And so essentially they're seating areas with these olive trees in the center. And this one only has 1 coat of stain. I'm gonna put 1 more coat of stain and a clear coat, but these 2 here are mostly done. And then I have these outside ones to do today. As you can see, there's a hole cut out for these olive trees that we got at Costco. They're great trees. But I will bring you along the process. I still have to cut out that center hole. Subfloor is already attached. And then this is quarter nickel shiplap. It's 1x8. It stains great. I love it. So I'll bring you along the process. Hope you enjoy it. All right, so my friend Ricky and I are drilling a box essentially into these planter boxes. They're concrete, and so I do have a solid foundation to put this in, and this box is going to hold the subfloor. So essentially just pre-drill it with a hammer drill and then concrete screws, and then we put on a subfloor right on top of that. You see me marking where that box is so that way we can pre-drill it and then drill some lag bolts into that. It's not going anywhere. And then I'm also using like a protractor type method to draw a circle, which you can see Ricky now cutting out with the jigsaw. I use my circ saw first to cut a square out, and then he cuts it out. Then after that, we're laying down all of that shiplap. And basically the thing with shiplap is to make sure that all the pieces are good, they're not curved, that there aren't big old knots or holes in them. So you just check all the pieces, and then once you find out pieces that work and look good and fit together, then you can use liquid nail. We glued it down, as well as doing a lot of brad nails to it. We made sure that it was center, so that way when we do our final cuts, we don't have like a 1/2 inch of one piece of shiplap on one side and then 3 or 4 inches on the other. So we center it up, make sure everything looks good. That's why you'll see, especially on this one, the shiplap looks a little bit staggered. It's because I know where the offcuts are going to be, and I want to use the pieces of that shiplap that look good. And so after that, you'll see me, I'm building a rail essentially for my circ saw, so that way I can cut it. I use a straight board as well as my level, and I'll run my circ saw against that, and it gives me a great clean cut. And then I cut another circle that is a 1/4 inch smaller than the circle underneath it, and I'll use my jigsaw for that. My jigsaw blade wouldn't fit through both the subfloor and the shiplap. You see me right now cutting those corners out. I make sure to cut them at 45, so that way when I'm doing that backer board for the fascia after this jigsaw cut, the cuts are 45s. So you'll see me round it out as well with a trim router. I like to round over the edges, so that way stuff doesn't chip or crack. And then of course you got to keep your job site clean. I'm hyper obsessive about that. And so those are all the backer boards now being put on. And then after we drill these in from underneath, what I do is I put the fascia on top of that, and that's just like 1x6 fascia that you see. This is the finished fascia that's now been put on top of those 2x4 boards that we use to back them, and then use a trim router again just to kind of round over the edge. Next, you're seeing everything that's needed to prep for stain. So tape everything down and then get a roller and a tray. Make sure you mix it really well. Because if you don't mix it properly, you'll get different colors of stain even within the same container. So I'm rolling it, I let it sit for a while, and then I wipe it down, wipe it off, so that way there's no heavy spots, and then I hit it again. We did 3 coats of stain, and then we also did 2 coats of clear coat. And so you're seeing me put on the 2nd coat of stain, and now that's that darker looking color that I was going for. And these are trees that we got from Costco. Great price. I made those holes so that way they would fit these trees exactly. And then here's all 4 of these decks built for the church. And yeah, they're a little bit overbuilt, but our church is massive. There's tons of things that happen here. Lots of kids that will be jumping on these things for sure and off of them. And so this was the build. Hope you enjoy it.